agreed with his killing, and that day a great wave of persecution began. Then a guy named Philip went to Samaria and began to preach. Then this Philip obeyed the Lord and went south, and he ran across a eunuch. There Philip explained the writings of prophet Isaiah and continued further north, preaching the good news until he reached Caesarea. Then this is where I come in. I was uttering threats with every breath that I had, and I was eager to kill anyone who was a follower of Jesus. So I went to the high priest for letters for their cooperation in the arrest of anyone that followed this way. On the way to Damascus, I wanted to bring back both men and women back to Jerusalem. But while approaching Damascus, something strange happened. A light from heaven shone around me. I instantly fell to the ground and heard a voice saying, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" I asked who was he, and he said he was Jesus. I went blind for 3 days. I didn't eat or drink. Then a man, let's call him A, he found me, he laid his hands on me. Then I regained my sight and gained the Holy Spirit. A man named Cornelius, he obeyed the Lord, and he called for his servant. That servant, his name was Peter. As Cornelius's messengers were nearing the town, Peter was on the roof praying, and then he fell into a trance. The Lord gave Peter a vision of an unclean animal, actually unclean animals, and they were being lowered down from the heavens in a large sheet. Peter was told to kill and eat them, but he exclaimed, "I will not defile my body by eating these unclean things." But the Lord instructed him not to call anything unclean that he has made clean. This vision meant that the good news went out for everyone, yes, including the Gentiles. Suddenly, while Peter was speaking, the Spirit fell upon the Gentiles. A man named Barnabas and I were in a city, and there the believers were first called Christians. But the hate didn't stop. John's brother James was killed by the sword, and Peter, he was thrown into prison. But as God does so well, provisions were made to Peter with assistance from an angel. One day, while worshiping the Lord and fasting, the Spirit fell and appointed Barnabas and I for a special work that he had called us for. So, after much more praying and fasting, the prophets and teachers that were present laid their hands on us, and they sent us on our way.